Have you ever had that unnerving feeling of not being able to stop thinking about someone? No matter what you're doing, that person keeps popping up in your mind like an uninvited guest, taking up space in your thoughts without paying rent. It could be an ex, a crush, a friend you've lost touch with, or someone you don't even know that well. And yet there they are, present at the most unexpected moments. Is it just a quirk of the brain, a system error? Or is there something much deeper at play? Carl Jung, one of the most brilliant minds in human psychology, believed that none of this was coincidence. According to him, if someone is always on your mind, it's not really about them. It's because they are activating something in your unconscious, a signal that your own ego is trying to send you. So here's the shocking truth. This obsession may have nothing to do with that person, but everything to do with you. Get ready to find out why that person continues to live in your mind, and why this may be one of the most important messages your subconscious has ever sent you. Imagine your mind as an iceberg. The part that is visible above the water represents your conscious mind, your daily thoughts, recognized emotions, and rational decisions. But beneath the surface lies something far more vast and mysterious, your unconscious. This is where repressed memories, unspoken desires, submerged fears, and hidden fragments of your personality reside. Jung argued that the real activity of the psyche happens here in this hidden realm, quietly but powerfully shaping your thoughts and behavior. So when a person keeps resurfacing in your mind for no apparent reason, it's not accidental. It's your unconscious sending a signal. Jung believed the unconscious doesn't communicate in logical language. Instead, it speaks through symbols, dreams, synchronicities, emotions, and yes, thoughts that won't leave you alone. That person may not be significant for who they are, but for what they represent inside your psyche. Your obsession might be an echo of something you haven't yet faced within yourself. But sometimes what makes it harder is not just the person, but the silence they leave behind. You wonder if they think of you too, if somehow, across time, Han thought there's an invisible thread pulling your minds toward one another. But Jung would say, don't look outward for confirmation. Look inward. The longing, the ache, the questions, they aren't proof of love or destiny. They're proof of something unresolved inside you, begging for light. The mind doesn't cling to someone unless they've touched a part of you that needs healing. That's why they stay, not as a person but as a symbol. And here's a truth many avoid. We often become obsessed with people who remind us of our first emotional wounds. A parent who was distant, a love that never saw us, a part of ourselves we never felt safe to express. These people, unknowingly, become the carriers of our inner child's longing. When they leave, or don't respond the way we hoped, it's not just heartbreak, it's our inner world breaking open. And that, as painful as it is the beginning of transformation. That person on your mind might not be your soulmate, but your soul's message. According to Jung's theory of the shadow, the people we can't stop thinking about often reflect parts of ourselves we've rejected or left undeveloped. It's not about them. It's about what they mirror. Maybe you admire their confidence because you feel insecure inside. Maybe their arrogance irritates you because it mirrors a boldness you've never dared to express. They may embody a trait, a fear, or a desire you've never owned. The obsession isn't love. It's a psychological mirror calling you to wholeness. Another layer to this mystery lies in Jung's idea of anima and animus, the inner feminine in men and the inner masculine in women. These inner archetypes shape how we perceive and connect with others. Sometimes, someone becomes irresistible to you because they reflect the unconscious image of your ideal partner, or the traits your soul is yearning to integrate. But often, we fall in love not with the person, but with a part of ourselves we see through them. We don't see who they are. We see what we long to become. Then there's projection, one of the most powerful forces in the psyche. We project unacknowledged parts of ourselves onto others. Admire someone's ambition. Maybe it's your own inner fire calling you. Feel uneasy around someone's confidence. Maybe it's your own buried self-worth. Obsession, in this light, is not romantic. It's revelatory. That person becomes a canvas for your unconscious to paint on. It's not really about them. It's about the stories your mind is writing and the truths your soul is trying to reveal. And finally, synchronicity. Have you ever thought about someone intensely, only to run into them, receive a text, or hear their name shortly after? Jung called this meaningful coincidence. Not random, not chance, but the psyche aligning inner events with outer experiences to wake you up. If someone appears in your thoughts and in your world at the same time, pause. The universe might be echoing what your subconscious already knows. This is not just about a person. It's about a pattern, a lesson, a calling. The question isn't, why can't I stop thinking about them? The real question is, what is my soul trying to show me through this obsession? Because the answer is not found in their presence, but in your own reflection. This person, this fixation, this haunting thought, it's a key, a mirror, a message. So how do you break free? Not by pushing the thoughts away, but by leaning into them. Feel the emotion. Ask what it's trying to teach you. Is it pointing to your unmet needs, your forgotten dreams, your unlived potential? Listen closely, because once you understand the message your mind is sending, that person may finally lose their hold, or you may see them not as a soulmate, but as a soul sign. As Jung once said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life, and you will call it fate. Maybe that person is not fate, but a mirror. And when you truly see what it reflects, you set yourself free. And what about you? Have you ever wondered if your obsession with someone is really about them or about the parts of yourself waiting to be seen? Share your journey with us in the comments. And if this video spoke to you, subscribe to Deep Psyche and join the Telegram channel to explore the soul behind the psychology. See you in the next video.